This is a virtual triage area right now. The worst patients taken immediately away and paramedics assessing others for their injury. Sam Hill had done something that a lot of kids commonly do here, slipping through this broken gate in a neighborhood onto a busy street where there's no crosswalk. Take a look at what they're doing. They've got sandbags out here getting ready for it. These have really sort of become a permanent fixture in this area. And let's just show you how bad things can get. This is the water line on a wall here. They tried to talk to him, but the man kept walking. At some point, he stopped, pulled the gun from his back, pointed it at officers, and fired twice. And accessories for your reptiles. And it's a great time out here as this chameleon tries to take over my face. This crash happened in the last 10 minutes, and as we look back here, you can see 3 vehicles that are very badly damaged. The initial reports from this scene are that possibly a drunk driver is at fault. Police tell us that they will be doing a blood test on that driver to see if in fact alcohol is involved. We understand that firefighters have rescued 4 people that were trapped inside vehicles here. Those 4 people are being transported to the hospital in critical condition. Right now, roads are shut down here. Charleston is closed between Eastern and Fremont as they continue this investigation. Right now, all of the people that were trapped inside those vehicles have been freed, so all of the victims are now en route to the hospital. Again, a very serious accident at Charleston and Eastern. Possibly a drunk driver involved. Police will continue their investigation to see if that is the case. Reporting live, James Lozada, Channel 13 Action News. We have had confirmed from paramedics that a man inside this 7-Eleven store has died on the scene here. We understand from sketchy details that a customer walked into the store, found a man shot and covered in blood. That's when police rushed to the scene. They walked inside and realized that indeed a man had been shot. Paramedics came, did some assessment of the victim and found out that he was not breathing, had indeed died. Now you see there, police are around the scene. They have been talking to 2 men. They are presumably the 2 men who walked inside and found the victim, but police have been looking all over the inside of the store. They've also been circling around a silver car that is in the parking lot here, and they have surrounded the area looking for possibly any shell casings and any sort of evidence they might pick up here. They are scattered everywhere.
Now you're going to go in the same ambulance as her, okay?
Patient after patient on backboards, stretchers, some hobbled to safety while choking back tears.
Scary. People were laying everywhere. It was bad.
Police say the driver of this gravel truck plowed into a tour bus full of people.
Boom! From the back. I mean, loud.
Felt like a semi-truck hit you in the back end. I mean, not a good experience.
Horrible for a pregnant woman in the last row of the bus, and this woman who paramedics helped. This is a virtual triage area right now. The worst patients taken immediately away and paramedics assessing others for their injuries. Rescuers treat 19 patients in all, taking 14 of them to the hospital.
This is actually a mini mass casualty, and what we did is have to disperse them between the area hospitals. Police
have ticketed the truck driver for looking away from the road. A quick glance that caused nearly 24 injuries. And that gravel truck is owned by Southern Nevada Paving. A spokesman this afternoon says safety is a priority for them, and they are investigating this crash. Live at Flamingo and Polaris, James Lozada, Channel 13 Action News.
Exclusive report. Hi, James.
Hello, take a look at this graffiti here outside buildings at the Tabernacle of Praise Church. The latest case Metro detectives are investigating. It's disturbing to members here, but what is even more shocking to them is what they found inside this house of worship. This is a painful journey for church member Kathy Jackson, viewing her damaged church building. Vandals destroyed walls, painted gang signs, and turned a holy place into hell on earth.
Whatever, they were actually coming in and sitting in here and having a party, smoking dope.
An undercover Metro gang detective is working this case. Crime scene specialists have scoured the area for clues.
There's evidence
fingerprints. You know, you have to look for photographs and other evidence that might be left behind.
So disgusting.
The church had used this building for worship and was in the process of converting it to a school.
But they took the tools and tore up the walls.
Vandals called this the weapon wall, leaving tools hanging out and scaring members.
I thought it was so sacrilegious because not only is this it's on church property, but just the severity of the chains and stuff that was hanging off the walls.
They're all destroyed.
Vandals have targeted the building over a 3-month period. Church members want them to pay for the $10,000 in damages.
I think their parents need to come and see what their children are doing. And then really, even if they can come in and help clean it up.
Cleanup is a work in progress, but with each step forward, the church says vandals strike again. Police think several people are involved in this and they're looking for your tips. If you have any information, call Crime Stoppers at 385-5555. And coming up at 5, we'll have new information on recent vandalism in Summerlin. Live at Alexander and Buffalo, James Lozada, Channel 13 Action News. He comes with a temper and police say a will to kill. His street name is Pee-wee, but his rap sheet is long and growing. John Kelly faces 2 counts of attempted murder and tried to run.
I said, man, I sure hope they get him. I hope they get him.
Raymond Johnson was nearly hit by Kelly's car during a high-speed dash from police.
I had to duck like this here. If I don't duck, he gonna hit me when he turned. He was like on 2 wheels.
Kelly took this stolen car, led police on a chase down the strip, through an MGM parking garage, and finally ditched it here at an Orleans parking garage. Officers surrounded the Orleans hotel and caught Kelly trying to hail a cab. Kelly is the 3rd suspect in a home invasion robbery that ended when robbers blasted 2 people with a shotgun, a man 10 times and a woman 4 times. Police arrested David Poyorena and John Damas 4 days after the shooting. But it was Kelly who escaped arrest until Sunday.
All indications are that he held the weapon, and then the weapon was taken from another suspect, which was in turn used to shoot the 2 victims.
A search of Kelly's stolen car turned up packed bags and evidence he was preparing to move. But police moved in first, acting on a tip Kelly would be in the area. His arrest closes a case for this team.
It's a great feeling.
And puts some people at ease.
By him being in custody, that they saved many, many more lives.
Each suspect faces 2 attempted murder charges in a botched robbery where they only got a little money and jewelry. James Lozada, Channel 13 Action News.